So tell us why spring and summer are important times for preventing pests in the home.
Well, April is National Pest Management Month, and so this is the time of year for homeowners to be extremely aware that there are lots of little bugs out there that are trying to come live with you.
So tell us, you must have some top to-dos on pest proofing projects for the home. What are your top 5 this season?
Well, one of the key things is to take a close look at the exterior of your house and make sure that you seal off any entry points for ants and carpenter ants or termites or whatever. And that just means taking a close look at the siding, and if you have cracks between the siding and window trim or door trim or the foundation, get a tube of caulking compound, and there are lots of choices in that area now, and seal them up. Same thing goes for utilities that come into the house, whether it's a pipe or just a cable. Make sure that if there's a hole in the side of the house that you've plugged it up with some caulking. And this really will go a long ways to preventing infestation into the house.
In your experience, what pests do the most damage?
Termites, without a doubt. Across the United States, we're talking billions of dollars every year in terms of structural damage to your house. And you don't know they're there, so there are certain telltale signs that you might have termites. Obviously, if you see bugs swarming around, that's an indication. But something as silly as a little pile of sawdust, or rather it looks like sawdust, but it's actually the excrement from the termites, will be a tip-off that you've got active bugs inside the house. They could be eating away at baseboards or window trim. If you tap on the side of a piece of wood inside the house and it sounds hollow, that's an indication that they're in there. If you press and all of a sudden you realize there's no wood there, just a layer of paint, clearly you have a serious problem, and that's when you really should partner with a pest control professional.
People are talking a lot about the Zika virus and other diseases transmitted by mosquitoes. What is your advice on what to be done, what we can do to limit our exposure to these kinds of pests?
Yeah, this year the Zika virus, which is carried by mosquitoes, is a real serious threat to our health. And so it's very important that homeowners prevent the breeding of mosquitoes around their property by making sure that you don't have any standing water. They lay their eggs in standing water, whether it's in a kiddie pool or an old toy that's upside down, an old tire with a puddle of water inside it. Anything that might hold some water that's junk in the backyard, you should get rid of. If you have a bird bath, it doesn't mean that you can't use it. It just means that you have to regularly change the water, because they lay their eggs in the water, but they require some time to hatch. So if you're changing the water and something like that on a regular basis, you're going to be fine.
Where can people go for more information?
Well, we have a website, pestworld.org. And so we recommend that anyone who is interested in finding out more about all the different problems that you and your house can suffer from pest infestations come to pestworld.org.